Welcome to an exciting recap of the Concept School's Young Scholar Program's international trips to Europe and Costa Rica this year. With a total of 53 enthusiastic participants, including dedicated staff members, students, proud parents, and cherished alumni, these journeys have truly been unforgettable. As we embark on this virtual adventure, join us in reliving the incredible experiences and cherished memories that were created during these educational escapades. From exploring captivating destinations to engaging in a myriad of enriching activities, these trips weren't just about traveling, they were about learning, growth, and building lasting connections. So, fasten your seatbelts as we take you through the highlights of these remarkable expeditions that left our participants in awe and ignited a passion for global exploration.
This year we went on an international trip to Costa Rica for 5 days, and it was really fun. We went hiking and we went swimming at these beautiful beaches, and we ate at a whole bunch of fancy restaurants. It was so cool. I tried so many different foods and I really enjoyed it, and I made a whole bunch of new friends, which was really, really cool.
This trip was fun. It was a new experience.
My experience on being on this trip to Costa Rica was a great experience. And I will never forget this trip because this was my very first trip ever, and I enjoyed being with my friends and everything. Overall, it was a 10 out of 10, and I recommend going to Concept Schools.
It was a wonderful trip to experience new things and go different places. We just came from San Juan. We did a lot of different things, and my son, he really enjoyed himself, and I think that it is a very good experience to go, and I think it's going to be a good thing for the future, for our kids to go and experience things that they never experienced.
Costa Rica is beautiful, like the whole rainforest and the animals, amazing. And I have to say I enjoyed my trip very, very much, and I have to thank CMSA for the Facebook post, and because of my sister, April. Thanks to her, we also came to this trip, but we used this as a great experience to learn something new. Something outside of the box of just the United States or Mexico or wherever your family's from, if it's a different country.
So I learned about the Costa Rica trip because of CYSP program. We got to see monkeys. There was a lot of walking. It was kind of tiring, but I liked it, but it was fun.
My Costa Rica trip was really fun and really exciting, and I feel like it all brought us together as a family because we ate together, we hung out together. Every single day, it was always something new. We always had fun every day, and this was something different. And we went to the ocean, we saw so many fish, we saw coral. We also went to dinner, and we saw the beautiful view of Costa Rica and San Jose, and we saw all the 7 different populations, everything about Costa Rica, and that was really fun to see the people, their daily lives, and markets, the jewelry, the culture. The food was amazing. That we got to see what they ate. I would 100% do it next year.
Trip was phenomenal, all the way from the hotel. We got to see Starbucks, waterfalls, animals. We also got some time with the national park. Some of the excitement that we got to see, food was phenomenal and top-notch. Thank you, Concept, for inviting us to be a part of this. Many memories for our kids, many memories for our families that were able to join us.
We went on the Europe trip that included Germany, Belgium, Netherlands, and France. My favorite country of all was France. I'm very happy that we spent our last days here. It was a very good experience. Also meeting the people in all of those countries, like that was my first time traveling outside of America, and it was a very big shock to see how the world works and like seeing that there is a world outside of the US. And it was a great experience because I probably would have never experienced that in my teenage years until I was probably an adult who was financially stable to be able to travel outside the country. It's very nice, like just getting to know new people who didn't live in Chicago with us, especially since we came as a school group. It was also nice like getting to learn about the different foods, seeing the souvenirs, being like all happy, like being somewhere where it was just us without also our parents. It was like somewhere we were able to connect with our teachers, especially since our teachers came with us. We feel like more connected and more like a family. We had so many great experiences.
I made some great friends, I ate some great food, great cultural experience. I learned something new about it every day. Great time, definitely recommend it.
I was able to experience creating new bonds with those who I didn't really speak to and new people, and it was absolutely incredible because I was able to try new food, see the Eiffel Tower in person, and it was a really emotional experience. And I was also able to experience traveling to 4 different countries that I never imagined myself going to. And it was also an experience where I was just like able to feel the reality instead of actually seeing it on social media and other platforms. And it was just something that it was like, it felt so emotional to me, and it was a dream come true.
It was a nice experience. Got to shop around a little bit, got to meet some new people. Not my age though, but got to meet some new people regardless. Good parts about it was the sights. The sights were nice. Sights were pretty cool.
When I got off the airport on the plane, I felt that I was still in Chicago. But we went to different places such as Germany, Netherlands, Belgium, and France. And once I passed all the buildings and the monuments, that's when I was like, oh, I'm actually in Europe, because it's so different and it's so actually really beautiful. I'll say my most favorite part, as many people might say, is France, because you always hear about it in the news and stories like, oh, Paris is like the city of love. And when I saw the Eiffel Tower, it was definitely much bigger than I expected. And when looking at it at night, it was so beautiful, and seeing it sparkle. And all the people here and the food, it's so different from America. It's such a culture shock. And I thought that I was never able to go to these places like when I'm going adult. So since I had this opportunity to go here with my friends, it was really fun. And I was able to get really close with them as much as I didn't get to when I was in school. Europe, I feel like this kind of taught me how to really present myself when I was going to go to Europe in like when I'm older, like with the do's and don'ts. Because I feel like the food is different, how I should order food, how I should talk to people, how I should greet people, where I should find this and that. And I feel like it's something that I really won't forget and also will cherish.